Dear American people, we the Syrian people salute you and urge you to stand for what is right for both of our countries. We urge you to help you in safeguarding America and safeguarding the world from terrorism and terrorists worldwide. We were until 2011 the most secular, the most stable Arab country in the Middle East. A ravaging attack from Al-Qaeda terrorists supported by Wahhabi Saudis and some weak-minded Syrians who believe their lies and ideology has left our countries in ruins.
I think that intervention's not always the answer, and that some interventions lead to unintended consequences.
President Obama is underestimating some Islamic terror groups, calling them jay-vee.
The president seems to be belittling the current Al-Qaeda threat to the United States. If a jay-vee team puts on Lakers uniforms, that doesn't make them Kobe Bryant.
His comments about Fallujah, about it's just sectarian violence, is wrong.
They have a black flag hanging over the top of the city.
Look, it's not just Fallujah. It's Ramadi, the capital. It's a 500,000 person city.
And today, Al-Qaeda's on the run.
Please take a stand today against your president through your Congress, and stand against Al-Qaeda in Syria just like we stood against them when they attacked you in 9/11.
Toppling secular dictators in the Middle East has only led to chaos and the rise of radical Islam.
Terrorism knows no color, it knows no creed, and your administration is funding it actively and arming it with your tax money.
I think if we want to defeat terrorism, I think if we truly are sincere about defeating terrorism, we need to quit arming the allies of ISIS.
The Syrian government through the last 3 years has been painted in the media as the devil. They have demonized it and the Syrian army far enough to accuse an army of a nation that it uses chemical weapons against its own people.
Every time we have toppled a secular dictator, whether it was Iraq, Libya, Syria, Egypt, chaos has ensued and radical Islam has become more of a threat. I warned that these arms might end up in the hands of jihadists, and that one day we might be forced to go back to fight against our own weapons. Within a year, that prediction came true. ISIS rides around in $1 billion worth of U.S. Humvees.
It was a failure of leadership.
Unlike the terrorist groups known as the Free Syrian Army and Jabhat al-Nusra, which are made up of Afghans, Libyans, Tunisians, the Taliban, and terrorist fundamentalists from around the world, they are the ones who launched the chemical attack. They are the ones your president wants to support in overtaking the Syrian country.
The Senate has just voted to give the Obama administration the authority it needs to train and arm members of the Syrian opposition, but not before certain senators voiced some very strong objections.
Sending arms to so-called moderate Islamic rebels in Syria is a fool's errand and will only make ISIS stronger.
Please wake up and face those horrid truths, and take responsibility towards humanity, and do not allow your administration to attack a country that never posed a threat to you or has never attacked you. The Syrians are donating their blood today to protect America's best interest.
I envision an America with a national defense unparalleled, undefeatable, and unencumbered by nation building.
Please write to your congressman. Show your support for your own national security and for your fellow humans in Syria. We thank you, and may God bless our homeland.